Okay. Okay. Welcome back, 4 Wide. Super Bowl halftime. Usher got one of the biggest moments of his career last night. Super Bowl halftime, 13-minute performance. Alicia Keys was there, Ludacris, Lil Jon, Jermaine Dupri, Will.i.am. I think it was Will.i.am. He's wearing a complete helmet. Her, who's one of the great artists in music. Here, take a listen to this if you missed it. Let's run about 20 seconds.
Proud if you hold the head steady, I'm a milky cow. Forget about game, I'ma spit the truth. One time till I get them in their birthday suit. Don't give me the rhythm and deliver y'all with that clothes and then over to the front. Let's drag you the one to bleed. Ludacris,
I don't know if it was on purpose. But no, 2 of them did it.
Oh, they did?
2 of them. I don't know.
They did it. Okay.
That was the choreo. That one looked a bit more.
It was the drop.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we can bring it back in. It was, again, it got a lot of eyeballs, a massive, massive show last night. I find there's a bit of a range of opinions here. Devo, I'll lead off with you.
Yes.
How much did you love it?
I loved it. I posted immediately and said this goes down as one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all times. Add it to the list. I think it was fantastic. He sang, he danced, he entertained. He brought up guests. He played his biggest hits. If you are an Usher fan, that was the best Usher concert you saw in 13 minutes all put together. I enjoyed it. I thought it was spectacular. I was in a room full of different age ranges, and unanimous decision was A-OK. A for A-Town.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go one of the greatest of all time, but I loved it. I did love it. And one of the tweets I saw was like, if you did not illegally download some of these songs on LimeWire back in the day, you do not deserve to have an opinion.
It was a tweet of the night.
Yeah, it was great. I loved
that.
You know what I really loved about it was that he decided to tell his story of his 30-year career. He brought up people that meant something to him. I thought it was really intentional. I love that he wore off-white, you know, even down to the fashion choices. There were clearly so many decisions that were made to really represent an incredible career, and the moves that guy has, and the moment where
the shirt came off.
The shirt came off. Thank you, Devo Brown.
I felt like I was looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
So yeah, I thought it was great, but a lot of people didn't.
Yeah.
Tam, you like it?
So I watched it after because I tried to get there on time. 3-year-old refusing to take a bath. Blah blah blah. We get there. Finally, I put it on, and it's the commercial break right after the performance. But I knew it was amazing because, and this is what a halftime show is supposed to do. This is why these artists do it for free. I pick up my phone, and I literally have 100 messages from one group chat of women who are online at the moment trying to buy tickets to the Usher concert that's coming.
For sure.
And they did. They bought them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is exactly what it's supposed to do. I loved what I saw. And that's because I'm an Usher fan. I love those songs. Yeah, will go down as one of those songs that no matter how old it gets, it still gets you up and rocking. I love that he brought out Ludacris. I love that he had Lil Jon. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
If you're an Usher fan, yes, you're going to like that.
Completely.
My issue is I was in and out on Usher's career a little bit. I thought Rihanna's was better last year. I thought the West Coast Hip Hop Homage 2 years ago was better than that last year. I can't put it among the best. I can't, because I've seen better. But I'm not the audience. But I will say this: that was a sleepy playlist off the front. Like, if you're gonna, this is an all-inclusive performance. Like, I understand playing to the fan base, but the audience is way broader than that. So you gotta like. Ending with the way that was most. I could have told you that in September of last year when they booked them. That's exactly how that was going to end. I just thought that you got to come out with more fire than that. That was a really sleepy start, and you kind of lost me 4 tracks in. If we're going to slow jam the entire first 7 minutes of it, I don't know, man. I feel like it needs to be for Usher fans. They loved it. I needed a little bit more. I need a little bit more Devo Brown. Like, this wasn't amped. Like, we were talking goats.
You said
like,
you were in and out of his career.
A little bit.
Watching.
A little bit.
Which
yeah.
is why you're saying what you're saying.
But, like, I think
Because
there are ways to bring me into that performance.
The Confessions
is
album
all I'm saying.
Was
and
one of the first albums to sell 10 million physical
Fair
copies.
enough. Fair enough.
For a reason. It was a slow jam album. That's what he's known
that performance,
for.
You
the
wanted
booking
some top
for that,
energy off
it's
off
not
the
a
beginning.
slow jam performance. Is my problem. That he did what he did.
Yeah.
Usher, that's Usher, and he's phenomenal at it. You needed some pace here. And it didn't help, and that was one of the worst first halves of football. That stadium was
The
dead.
game needed
That
pace.
stadium
The
was
game
dead.
was terrible.
Yeah.
The game
Anyway.
was terrible in the
In.
first half.
Yeah.
Actually, my musical highlight last night was those 2 Beyonce songs that dropped were amazing.
Oh my gosh. We'll
I
talk
did
about
not-
that in
We're
entertainment.
talking about that?
Country songs.
I did not expect that last night. Oh, Taylor versus Beyonce again
I also
this year.
I also am
don't
not
do
happy.
that.
I'm not
Don't
happy
do
about
that.
the announcement during Super
We'll
Bowl.
dig
last
into
night.
that. We'll dig into that. Beyonce took a lot of headlines last night.
That's why I didn't like.
We're
And
gonna
she's
get
not normally doing that. You know what I mean? So I
But-
was like,
But we know
Especially for
why.
Usher.
We know why.
Yeah.
We'll dive
talk
into it
about that.
entertainment. Oh, the layers from last night.
Lots.
Tam's got
So
a news
much.
update coming up. Also coming up, Jessica Panetta live from Vortex Wellness Studio in Collingwood, which will help you remove yourself from the chaos of life or if you picked against Kansas City last night. Step into the calm. Enjoy your Monday. More BT coming up. Yeah.